So here's my big piece of cardboard. I've got the same size cardboard that I've given for everyone at home. It's about a 180 gram piece of paper. And at school we will start making our lanterns a week before the festival, and they will first draw with crayons, with Waldorf crayons, nice thick crayons, their lantern picture, and then the next day we let them paint over their lantern picture. So once the children have made their lantern drawing, we usually wait for the next day to paint over the drawing, so that it also gives time for some anticipation and also so that they don't rush. And so for Friday we will paint over the drawing that we made on Thursday. And you don't have to use 3 colors. It would be good if the color is mixed into a little pot or jar and not in a watercolor palette, just so that they have a nice flowing consistency, because it's a big piece of cardboard to cover. And I'm just choosing to make a lantern with golden yellow. And after they've listened to the audio story, and you can get their drawing and paint ready for them and their paintbrush, and then you can just let them know, now you can cover your lantern picture with golden yellow. Let's see how the fairies are dancing and how Father Sun's golden light is shining on your lantern drawing. And make it special. You can share an imagination. So my cardboard is ready, and I'm getting the lantern ready for the magic windows, which is the 3rd step. And what I usually do at school is to say to them, would you like a moon, a star, a heart? And then together they will let me know what they would love for their lantern. And if you keep it a bit too open and say, what would you like? It could be anything. So I try to give them a choice, so that there is freedom within the choice of something that connects to the lantern theme. So on this lantern I've drawn 2 stars, 1 little flame, 1 big heart, 1 small heart, and a moon. And then I'm going to cut those out with the empty cutter, and then in the next video we'll do the next step. Just to show you, I have folded over the edge of the lantern where you made the border line. You need a bottom edge, and I'll show you what we do with that. What we do is cut with the scissors. Small slits up to the folded edge, all the way down. And this will help you when you make the bottom of the lantern, that it actually curves. So cut all the way down the edge like that. So now I'm ready to make the magic windows, and I can sit next to the child that I'm helping. So sit next to your child and let them choose the color. What color would you like to put on the star? I'm pretending to be the child. I'd love to have pink. Thank you. Can you please help me to put glue around the edge of the star? And then they can put the glue around the edge of the star. And then can you please help me to put the magic window on top? Yes, I will. And then just make sure the tissue paper is bigger than the actual shape. And then can you please help me to just gently pat the tissue paper over the magic window. And then you can show them, and you can hold it up to the light. Look how beautiful that star is shining. And then you carry on with all the other magic windows. This is actually And now I've covered all the magic windows, and then you can show them. There are your beautiful magic windows. Now we're going to keep the lantern somewhere safe, and the fairies are going to help us to finish making the lantern over the weekend. So I've trimmed my lantern edges by 2 centimeters on each side, and now I turn the side edges together and I gently form it into the shape of a lantern. And then I'm going to put one staple where my thumb is and one staple at the top edge, and then I'm going to glue on the edge of the cardboard, on the bottom piece of cardboard, and I'm going to hold that for a good 2 minutes. And sometimes what I do at school is I turn it over at the edge and I put a couple of rocks or crystals onto that edge so that it can get nice and strong before I do the bottom part of the lantern. The next step is to cut out 2 circles. I used a cereal bowl and apply glue on the outside of the circle, and then gently put it into your lantern. And what you'll need to do is adjust the sides of the lantern so that it takes the shape of the circle. So I push the circle into the bottom of the lantern, and I also adjust it on the outside. I take my hand to the outside of the lantern and I push it gently in on the corners that aren't exactly round, and just adjust it and align it, and then I push down on the bottom cardboard again and hold for 30 seconds. The bottom of your lantern should look like that after you've put the inside circle into the lantern, and you've got your little teeth around. Some of them need to be adjusted a little bit, and then you're going to put another circle on top, and you're going to also press it and apply glue and press it and push the edge of the lantern into the shape of the circle. So the part that the children do is the drawing and the painting and the making the magic windows, and the part that we help with is assembling the lantern and putting the handle on. This handle is made with wire, a 70 centimeter piece of wire that's doubled over, and then you make 2 little holes on the top edge about 1 centimeter down with you can use an NT cutter blade on that side and that side, and then I'll show you on that one side how to put the handle on. I usually make a little loop there, twist it up, and then I take it and gently press it into that hole and pull it up, and then twist the wire up against the handle and gently, well, you need to be quite firm actually, twist it around until the sharp edge is flush with the handle. Now we don't want any little fingers being hurt, so what's a lovely thing to do is either take a twisty or just simply 2 pieces of wool, your yarn, and you can choose a different color, autumn colors, winter colors, an orange or green or yellow, and then gently wrap it around the wire handle. I'll also send you a little tutorial about how to make a twisty. Sometimes we make twisties at school and then we wrap the twisty around the handle. So you carry on wrapping the wool all the way to the end, and then we won't do all of that now. So once you've completed wrapping the yarn around the handle, your lantern will be ready for the festival night. You get a tea light, you put some press stick at the bottom of it and place it in the center of your lantern. And then on the festival evening, after the children have heard the lantern story, Father Sun will come and light the lantern. And of course we are the ones that are actually lighting the lantern. So you turn, you call the fire fairies, you light the lantern, and have a magical festival lantern walk. I walk with my little lantern, myself and I. Up yonder bright little star shine, down here we stars to the sky. The new moon shines, the cat meows. Hey, 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 la boma la bay. Hey, 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 la boma la bay. Happy festival, everybody.